Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, it appears the Tullahoma Radio Shack store will remain open even though the parent company has declared bankruptcy. A recent Middle Tennessee State University poll indicates that more than half of Tennesseans are opposed to gay marriage. We'll tell you about the significant economic impact Arnold Center has on our area. We have a video from the Tullahoma Drug Summit held earlier this week, and Newsleader's John Gray will take you on a search of that perfect Valentine's gift. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Push it, pull it, or drag it in for our annual Cash for Trash event. It's going to be bigger and better than ever at all the State McNabb dealerships. That means the whole month of February, we are giving you $2,000 minimum towards the purchase of any pre-owned vehicle. And we've received a huge shipment of new cars. We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap. So push, pull, or drag your vehicle in today for your $2,000. It's the biggest event of the year at State McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And State McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. And State McNabb Ford. Cash for Trash Month is back. Yes.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Dads and father figures. Before she's all grown up, dance with her at the Starry Night Father-Daughter Dance, Saturday, February 28th at 6:30. The fun is just $35 for a night of memories with your special daughter or daughters. Your evening will be hosted by DJ Cat and feature dance lessons, delicious desserts, photo, a special gift, and more. You'll leave proud knowing your support benefits Partners for Healing. Special thanks to these sponsors: Christopher Rental Equipment, Scavengers, The Hunt Stops Here, Walgreens, Chick-fil-A, City of Tullahoma, and McMurray's. Reserve your tickets now. Starry Night Father-Daughter Dance, Saturday, February 28th.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Radio Shack store is not on the list of stores targeted to be closed by the company. Radio Shack Corporation has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection and announced earlier this week that it would close more than 2,000 stores, including stores in Nashville, Columbia, and Murfreesboro. The chain was the leading home computer retailer in the 1970s, but has failed to keep pace with consumer demands and challenges from online retailers. Major stockholder Standard General LP has offered to open bidding at a bankruptcy auction with a deal to acquire between 1,500 and 2,400 stores and partner with wireless operator Sprint Corporation to operate many of them. The company has not said how many jobs will be lost from the store closings or from the company giving up about 1/3 of the floor space in its remaining stores to cell phone provider Sprint. Radio Shack had about 21,000 employees as of its bankruptcy filing.
A recent Middle Tennessee State University poll indicates that more than half of Tennesseans are opposed to gay marriage. The disapproval rate is, however, down by 9 points when compared to last year. The poll, which was conducted in January, also reveals 55% oppose allowing same-sex marriage in the state, while 32% favor gay marriage. A similar poll in the spring of last year indicated gay marriage disapproval at 64%. Evangelicals surveyed opposed gay marriage by 70%, with 19% approving. 55% of non-evangelicals approved same-sex marriage, while 29% were opposed. A press release from university says the decline in opposition in the same-sex marriage mirrors the result of other national polls.
The MTSU poll also shows most Tennesseans favor some proposed restrictions on abortion in the state, but disagrees with other elements in the legislation that will be considered by the General Assembly this year. A constitutional amendment approved by voters in November opened the door to strict oversight over the procedure. The poll reveals 57% favor requiring a doctor to discuss risk, benefits, and alternatives before an abortion, while 48% favor a requirement forcing women to get an ultrasound within 3 days before an abortion. 48% oppose the rule requiring an ultrasound to be described verbally if a woman doesn't want to see it. Respondents split on a provision that would require a woman to hear any heartbeat detected during an ultrasound. The poll contacted 600 adults last month and has a margin of error of plus or minus 4%.
Arnold Engineering Development Complex's economic impact, which includes AEDC and its remote operating locations, the Hypervelocity Tunnel 9 at White Oak in Silver Spring, Maryland, and the National Full-Scale Aerodynamics Complex at Moffett Field, California, was at $620.9 million in fiscal year 2014. Each location impacted the local areas through payroll, secondary jobs, local spending, and other expenditures for supplies, utilities, fuel, and services. AEDC employed a mixture of active duty military personnel from the Air Force, Navy, Department of Defense, civilians, and contractor personnel, which totaled 2,310 people in the fiscal year 2014. AEDC estimated more than 1,640 secondary jobs were created in the local area, for a total of 3,950 jobs directly related to AEDC. The overall economic impact figure does not include more than $102 million paid to the approximately 4,554 retired military personnel in the local area. In total, this retired pay group generates more than $150 million, including the spin-off effect. AEDC operates the world's largest complex of ground test facilities with a replacement value of more than $11.8 billion.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Are you tired of getting those letters in the mail being turned down for that new car due to bankruptcy, medical expenses, or divorce? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we are your bank. Dial 931-455-6066 or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, we are the bank and we can help you. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Why buy anywhere else?
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley, along with the Coffee County Drug Coalition, hosted a drug summit on Monday at Tullahoma High School. Let's watch this video from the event.
My chief responsibility as mayor is to cast a vision for Tullahoma's future and inspire citizens to help accomplish the vision. I am pleased over 100 of you have been inspired to attend this first drug-free Tullahoma Summit and are willing to get engaged, learn, and offer solutions. You know, I constantly think great cities are intentional, not accidental. Great cities are intentional, not accidental. In other words, we must have a vision with goals and strategies to accomplish our vision. My vision for Tullahoma is that I want us to be a world-class community. And here's my definition of world-class. A community that is drug-free and safe for all citizens. A community that is clean and green. The purpose of this summit is to develop a community plan for the prevention of drug abuse in Tullahoma. Many Tullahoma families have been touched by the tremendous toll of drug abuse. We as a community need to pull together and address this issue. We will never solve the problem without a plan. It just won't go away. We must be intentional with our business. This is a community-wide issue affecting all segments of Tullahoma. According to statistics compiled from THS students by the Coffee County Anti-Drug Coalition, 23.6% of 10th and 12th graders at THS, the students that just walked by us, have used marijuana in the 30 days prior to this survey. 42% of these same students, 10th and 12th graders at THS, report taking at least one drink of alcohol in the same time period. 22% report taking a prescription pain medication not prescribed to them. The future is not been written. It's written by leaders. We need a full-scale plan of education, prevention, and treatment. The summit is the first step in addressing our plan. I'm confident that working together, using our collective wisdom, we will arrive at community solutions. To paraphrase the title of the current best-selling book, we will come up with solutions.
I want to express my thanks to the mayor and the Coffee County Drug Coalition for sponsoring this and getting it together, because obviously the problems of drugs, be it alcohol, the illicit drugs that Angela talked about, and the prescription pills, crosses all economic stratuses in our community. Nobody is immune to this. And what we see is that as a result of that, there's abuse, addiction, dependence, tolerance, all those type of things that are the consequence of that. Families are affected, communities are affected. So it's very important that we work as a partner, because the police alone can't do it, the courts alone can't do it. It has got to be definitely a community project and a community partnership. Partnership between the communities is the only way we're going to be able to attack this and be successful at it. Thank you.
We want to try to accomplish two things. We're looking for some solutions. We're looking for ideas, which we'll present back to this group in the near future. We're also looking for, as Ms. Clark said, emerging leaders. Someone that wants to help lead this effort in Tullahoma.
The Tullahoma Community Pride Foundation recently presented its Pride Award to American Legion Post 43 in recognition of the remodeling of its new location at 109 Northwest Atlantic Street. The bright facade and overhang fit perfectly into the historic downtown location, and the roomy interior provides a comfortable spot for post activities. The building housed a pool hall for over 50 years and was the home of Capital Billiards prior to its closing several years ago. At the presentation were from the left Steve Worsham, Post Commander Benny Garrick, Will McCain of the American Legion Auxiliary, Patricia Lee, Mayor Lane Curley, and J.P. Kraft. More Newsleader is coming up right after this.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors, and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Cove Lake, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Martin Wheatley, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, Rugby in the Big South Fork, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Friday is Valentine's Day, and we hope you've already picked out that special gift for that special someone. But just in case you haven't, Newsleader's John Gray has made an excursion through the city earlier this week to help you find that unique surprise. John brings us the video called Something in Red.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm at the Coker building and I'm going to go inside and see if I can find something in red. Looky there, there's a pretty red hat. And there's a red silk bow tie and pocket square by Rooster Wear. There's a red sweatshirt by All Things Tullahoma. And there's a red bird from the Dislocated Artist. And if you want to be dislocated, come to the Dislocated Artist and there's a suitcase with red on it. That's for your vacation you're going to take your sweetheart on. And here's something else in red, some beautiful red candles for your table. And there's some red velvet gelato at Southern Sundays. Now we're at the flower shop looking for something in red. And here's a table full of beautiful red things. Everything from hearts to jugs to clocks. There's some beautiful hearts right there. Get something in red. It's not all red, but it sure would make a nice Valentine's present. And of course, always a perfect gift, red roses from the flower shop. Now, ladies, there's something in red that any man would like to have for Valentine's. At Russell Barnett Ford, something in red. Now, here's something in red, a 2016 Kia Sorento from Russell Barnett Kia. Man, she'd love to ride in that, buddy. You need to come get her one. Something in red. I'm going in Clayton Shoes looking for something in red. If you've got a little one that needs something in red, there it is at Clayton Shoes. I guarantee you'll be fast in a red running shoe. There's something in red at Clayton's. And here's something in red from the liquor locker. A big old bottle of Johnny Walker Red Label Scotch. And there's Jack Daniel's Tennessee Red Fire Cinnamon Liquor. That's something in red. And there's something special in red. It's Tennessee Crown Royal in a Tennessee red flag bag. Happy Valentine's. I'm at the Sears store looking for something in red. That looks like a good idea. A red Craftsman riding lawnmower. Or a rototiller and another riding lawnmower. Here's another lineup of red lawnmowers. You need to get him something in red for Valentine's? Come to the Sears store. And every man needs a big red toolbox. That's Craftsman at your local Sears store. All right, we're at the Stan McNabb dealership now, and we're talking about something in red for Valentine's. Of course, this isn't all red, but it's got a beautiful red leather interior. Now, that's something in red. But you want to see something in red? Here it is right here. Look at this. Boy, wouldn't that make somebody a great Valentine's gift right there, huh? Something in red at the Stan McNabb dealerships. And if you need something in red for your Valentine's party, come to the Celebrate Party store here in Tullahoma. They've got all your Valentine's decorations right here. From heart plates to heart-shaped bowls to beads to napkins to tablecloths, hats, whatever you need for Valentine's is at Celebrate Party Store. It's something in red. Happy Valentine's Day from Celebrate. All right, now we're at Woodard's Diamond Showroom looking for something in red. Now, this is something in red, guys, that you need to get that will make her happy. I'm at Woodard's Diamonds and Design here, and Jim, tell us what these are.
Hey John, listen, thanks for stopping in today and seeing us. What we have today is our Chatham created rubies, which means that these are all genuine rubies, but these are actually man-made. So they're laboratory rubies, which are a little more naturally friendly about digging and mining, but again, same material as a ruby material, but they can hold the consistency of the color, and these are breathtaking. So if you want that ruby ring or that ruby pendant or ruby earrings this year, you come down. Whether it's natural or whether it's created, we've got both for you, as well as our dancing diamonds, that rhythm of love as we like to call it. So those are those vibrating diamond pendants and diamond earrings, so invite our customers to come out and take a peek at that. But whether you want red rubies or white diamonds, they all go together.
Look at there, guys. Something in red. Now we're at Merle Norman and Christie's Gifts, looking for something in red. And look right here, right as we walk through the door. Isn't that gorgeous? That's something in red. And I guess those are Valentine's Hello Kitty in red. And there's a beautiful red shawl and scarf. There's red tote bags. They're not red, but pink will do on Valentine's. Look at those boots. And guys, if you're lucky, you just might get a kiss from a pair of beautiful red lips. Something in red.
We'll be right back in a moment.
I'm Philip Bourne, Stanley Knapp Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
What I love most about the Stan McNabb Detail Shop is there's someone local that I can trust to pick up my car, have it cleaned, and deliver it back to me in showroom condition.
What really amazed me is when he opened the hood and looked like he had taken the old engine out and put a new engine inside.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stan McNabb Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what a difference our detail can make.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Sir, could you step over here, please? Is there anything you want to tell me?
Like what?
Like maybe you're out to protect the environment? Give scholarships to kids?
Fight blindness?
Help the elderly?
Feed the hungry? Stuff like that.
Well, I only asked because you got a little lion in you. See? Right there.
Right next to whatever that other thing is.
Welcome back. Tonight we continue our series of tips on preparing your federal tax return. This video from the IRS talks about itemized deductions.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I work for the Internal Revenue Service. If you have medical or dental expenses, you may be able to deduct some of them on your tax return. Keep in mind, you'll need to itemize your deductions in order to do this. In other words, if you fill out one of the short forms, either a 1040A or 1040EZ, you won't be able to claim any of these expenses. There are two things you need to do to figure out whether you can claim any of your medical and dental expenses. First, add up all of your medical and dental expenses. You may include expenses you paid for yourself, your spouse, or a dependent, such as your child. Be sure to count any medical expense you paid throughout the year. Usually what counts is the date you paid an expense, not the date when the medical service was received. Expenses that qualify include co-payments and unreimbursed amounts for prescriptions, doctor visits, and procedures. You can also include some insurance premiums, medical supplies, medical-related mileage, and transportation costs. Second, you need to see if your total expenses are more than a certain threshold amount. For most people, that amount is 10% of your adjusted gross income. If they are, you may deduct the portion of your expenses that exceeds 10%. Now, are you 65 or older? If so, there's a special lower threshold amount that applies to senior citizens. You may deduct total medical expenses that exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income through the year 2016. If you're married and only one of you is 65 or older, you may still deduct total medical expenses that exceed 7.5% of your income through 2016. Whether you're 65 or not, be sure to keep all your receipts. Find out more about what expenses qualify in our Publication 502, which is called Medical and Dental Expenses. Download it at irs.gov.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a pair of yellow Labrador mixes named Chloe and Sophie. They entered the shelter as strays and are approximately 9 weeks old. Both are great with other dogs and children and will receive a free spay provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. They have also had some of their vaccinations. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Animal Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society features its pet of the week is Vicky. Vicky is a bull terrier mix who needs a loving home where she will be fed. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for the animal care can be made at the Coffee County Humane Society, P.O. Box 252, Manchester 37349. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte 14803 or this 2014 Kia Optima 19587. With America's best warranty, the 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1938 at 74 degrees. The record low was in 1981 at 1 degrees. Average high on this day is 51 and the average low is 29. Tonight, look for cold weather and partly cloudy with a low of around 17. Partly cloudy weather expected again on Friday with a high of 37 and a low of 25, and partly sunny weather in your forecast on Saturday with a high of 47 and a low of 11. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6, we wish you and that special someone a very special Valentine's Day. Thank you.